The Spanish opening, popularly known as the Ruy López. You see, this opening flew over my head even while I was a 2000 rated player on chess. Now I'm much better in chess. I promise to help anybody going through the same thing understand this opening properly. So if that's why you're here, stick around because at the end of the video, I will show you a practice game and tricks and traps you shouldn't fall for as white, as well as tricks and traps you can set as black. So please, you can skip over to the end and watch that, but I encourage you to please watch to the end. Do well to like, share and subscribe. Let's get right into the video. Most chess players know that the opening begins with e4, e5 and knight to f3. Where things try to fly over their head is the moment they develop this bishop, most often than not, black will attack the pawn, and this is where they crack. As someone that doesn't understand this opening, I kept on asking myself this very question: why do they castle? Isn't that just hanging a pawn? And I failed to understand then that the moment you castle, this pawn being as free as it seems, it's not actually free. Because the moment you capture it, there's rook e1. By the way, moving your knight here is not necessarily losing, but not the engine's best. Move your knight here, attacking the bishop, and the bishop should take. And after take, you have this nice threatened discover check with the knight. Now, what really is the Ruy López? And what is the aim of the Ruy López? The Ruy López is one of the oldest and most classical chess openings, aimed at developing the bishop to b5 and maintaining flexibility as to whether to capture the knight or to retreat after a6 is played. Now, apart from this, the Ruy López aims to play pawn to d4 at some point, but not right away after a couple of improving moves. The Ruy López also aims to keep dynamics in the position and create winning chances when played accurately. Starting after e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop b5. You can also play bishop to c5, and this can be called the classic defense. But this leads to several exciting games as the bishop is not just locked e7 or blocked by its own pawn. Now it looks like we have learned the opening. Let's try it on an empty board and find out whether you can still remember the moves. Think of the moves: e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6 and bishop to b5. Now, starting from here, there are many variations that I'm not able to cover in this video, and if you want me to cover it in my next video, please tell me in the comment section and I will do justice to that. Now from here, the most popular move is a6, kicking away the bishop. It is not good for white to trade the bishop for the knight, as it is not recommended even by the engine. The best move here is to drop back and black plays d6. Once this d4 comes, it's important to play b5, kicking away the rook even further. You can capture, and when it captures back, you can choose whether to capture with the knight or play bishop to b7. Okay, now we are done with the opening. Okay, this is the practice game I told you earlier. I will show you the traps that black can set and traps you shouldn't fall for as white. Bishop to b5, ace is kicking away the bishop, he drops back, and here black played d6, a good move following the Ruy López variation. White played d4. Now, this move is not really a bad move, but it's not important for you to play this move yet. It is advised that you castle before playing the move d4, but he has played it anyway. Black strikes with b5, the bishop must drop back, and you take and take and take. Take a look at this position. What will you do as white? If you are considering taking the pawn, then you have followed thousands if not millions of people to screw up, because the moment queen takes, black gets this insane idea pushing c5, hitting a queen, and this is also threatening to trap the bishop on the next move. So what do? You threaten checkmate. You threaten checkmate at the same time hitting the rook. So if black rushes and plays this, you can simply ignore it and capture the rook, and even this is winning for you. Now the best move for white is to play bishop to e6. Obviously this threat of mate fails because there's bishop to e6. Yes, you can give a check, he will definitely go back, and when you go back trying to force a draw, he shots your bishop with his pawn, and this bishop is definitely lost. If you have enjoyed this video so far, please, you can like, you can share, you can subscribe, so YouTube algorithm can push out the video to more people, thereby growing our channel. Thank you very much for watching. See you in my next video.